Dang, babe. Let me go grab another piece of tape for this because that shit's coming out. Oh my god. Let me go grab more tape real quick. Dang, babe, now we're gonna have to straighten it again. Hopefully it's still straight. Still straight? Or is it off? Is it straight? Or is it off?
Maybe just a tad off.
This way or that way?
Yeah. Still more, babe, way more.
Babe, I think you're
shit,
fucking it up more.
What
Babe,
you mean?
you're sending it the wrong way. You're telling me to go the other way. What the fuck? I knew I had it right. What are you doing?
Oh, the other way, okay.
Jesus, man. I can't
More,
trust you
man.
for nothing. Shit.
More,
Damn camera, you bastard.
yeah,
Is that good? Or is that off still?
that's good, babe.
Are you sure?
That's really good.
My OCD. Imagine. Alright. That's good?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yeah. Babe.
Positive. 100%.
100%.
Flip side, don't put any of that in. I know you're gonna, you bitch. Don't do it. Alright. Loki Season 1, Episode number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to next week's episode of Loki. And just like I told y'all, my girl would be here for the next one. She did watch the first episode. And surprisingly enough, you said this was the series you were most excited for was Loki, right? Because you really, you love Loki's character, you know? So what'd you think about the first episode? You just watched it last night? Mm-hmm. What'd you think about it overall? Were you expecting it? Did you expect it to be like that? What, like, give us your thoughts on it, you know what I'm saying?
I liked it. I thought they were gonna show him like way back during the Thor movies when they thought he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were gonna show what was happening then. But I guess it's so cool how they're showing like what really happened and stuff. I feel like he's not dead, you know, which makes me happy.
Well, he's not dead. Well,
yeah, but
that's the thing. It's like, technically he's not dead, but technically it's a different version of himself than the one in Infinity War, right? You know what I mean? Because technically it's that New York version of himself. It's that Loki that's alive. So he hasn't lived all the stuff that has happened. Like, remember how they showed him his memory of his mom dying, but he didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
So technically it is Loki. It's just Loki from back then in the first Avengers movie. That type Loki, you know? So it's gonna be interesting because not only is it Loki, but he's also hunting himself, which is kind of weird.
it's the craziest part. I mean, that's something Loki would do, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's just crazy. It's so like back and forth and so different, but it seems like it's gonna be fucking good. The first episode was awesome. I liked it. You said you really liked it as well. I'm excited to see how this series goes. I think there's 6 episodes in it, so just like the others. It's gonna be sad when it's over, but
super quick.
Yeah, I mean, WandaVision was the longest one episode-wise, but it also had like 2 or 3. It had like 3 or 4 episodes that are like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you know. So I wonder if runtime-wise, this or Falcon and Winter Soldier is longer than WandaVision, even though they have less episodes. You know, but regardless, guys, we're gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode. Before we do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next video, drop a like on the video for us. Full reaction will be up on Patreon as well as early access in the next 2 episodes. If you guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode.
The variant we're hunting is you.
I wonder how they. Obviously, we haven't seen them face to face yet, but I wonder how they're gonna do this. Like, did they have the actor Loki film the scenes and then kind of mirror them together post and editing, or did they have like a look-alike, or like I wonder what route they took for that. I feel like it's always kind of interesting when you have to do that when you this person's hunting themselves or this person's doing because like, how do you do it? Do you get a look-alike? Do you do an editing? What do you do? Like how the Marvel logo's green, like Loki,
Hi! What's going on? You guys aren't dressed right.
That's Agatha, isn't it? Or no?
So.
That looks just like her, I swear. That's the second time that's happened. There was another person in a show that I thought was Agatha. I think it was another Marvel show or something, man. Fuck.
Don't blame me for the bad singing.
There it is.
Make sure that this isn't copyrighted.
I like the music choice in Marvel shows and shit they be having.
Where's the street
God, just being controlled, man. Fuck. What timeline is this Loki? Like, is this a far future Loki that's traveling back in time? Is this like a regular Loki? Like, we don't know what Loki timeline this guy is from either.
I need a hero!
Damn. So weird, so interesting, you know, like I don't know, cause like what Loki what Loki is that? Is that like a Loki from the past who's doing time traveling? Is it Loki from the future who's time traveling? This is the thing with time travel, because it gets tricky, because it's like obviously we have the Loki that we're focused on in the show, and then we have the one he's hunting, and we know where the one we're focused on is from, but we don't know where the one we're hunting is from.
Can you hear me? Are you recording or are you alive?
Sort of both. Whew. Watch it. Where's your manners? Oh, hey, quit it.
This is like next level shit, next level tech. What the fuck?
We've grabbed enough temporal aura to know it's our Loki variant. But which kind of Loki remains unknown.
No, the lesser kind, to be clear.
I'm still not clear.
We're not just looking for a time criminal, we're looking for a Loki, a variation of this guy. And no two are alike. Slight differences in appearances, or not so slight. Different powers, although powers generally include shape-shifting, illusion, projection, and my
Duplication
favorite...
casting.
What the fuck?
Illusion projection involves depicting a detailed image from outside oneself which is perceptible in the external world, whereas duplication casting entails recreating an exact facsimile of one's own body in its present circumstance, which acts as a true holographic mirror of its molecular structure.
Simple enough.
We're gonna break into two teams, including myself and Professor Loki.
Why?
Professor?
Because whoever this variant is, we haven't been able to find him. So let's bring in an expert.
Yeah.
It's me.
Who knows how to hunt Loki better than Loki?
The variant's never taken a hostage before.
Maybe he's upping his game. A Loki couldn't have gotten the jump on C20.
I think you underestimate, actually.
Fan out and search for her.
She really hates Loki, huh? I mean, I get it, because, you know, Loki's been killing her people, but fuck.
I see a scheme. And in that scheme, I see myself. We have a saying in Asgard, where there are wolf's ears, wolf's teeth are near. It means to be aware of your surroundings. You underestimate me, just as you underestimate this lesser Loki, which is why you walk into one wolf's mouth after another.
That's true. Like, listen to him, bitch. She's pissing me off.
And we'll need to speak to the timekeepers at once. They're in graver danger than we realized.
He's lying. Just playing games. There's no one out there.
Reset the timeline.
You had me for a second. My ears are sharp, too.
He is you know, he is the god of mischief at the end of the day. You can never tell when he's being truthful or not. But it did seem kind of weird toward the end. It did seem like when he started piling on, like, I want this, this, and this, it did seem like he was being a little too serious. But he had me. He did. He did. But I mean, you know, old girl, she kind of pissing me off. Like, bitch, the fuck you asked for his help, and then you don't want his fucking help. And I get it was more so Agent Mobius, but still, like, y'all motherfuckers been getting bent over nonstop. You better take some advice. Literally from the person you're hunting.
So, Ravonna, I'm sorry. I realize that my, methods with this Loki are controversial, but...
Towing a dangerous variant into the field is controversial.
And eventually we'll catch the other one doing the same thing, because understanding this Loki helps me get closer to the one we're chasing, right?
That is true, kind of, but they're also different.
How are the old timekeepers?
How do you think? The timekeepers are monitoring every aspect of this case. I've never seen them so involved. They want that variant caught.
So why can't they just catch him then, if they're so powerful? Like, if they're so strong, why can't they just catch him? You know what I mean?
You really believe in this variant?
Luckily, he believes in himself enough for the both of us. And hey, if it doesn't work, I'll delete him myself.
Yeah, but I guess at the end of the day, you're giving him a mission, a challenge, you know? Can you catch yourself?
What happened to the guy I met on the elevator who didn't like to talk? Remember him? Now I'm stuck with this guy who won't stop yakking away about what makes a Loki tick. You're here to help me catch the superior version of yourself. That's it.
Superior.
I believed, stupidly, that insecure need for validation would motivate you to find the killer.
You gotta prove you're better than him. He's trying to trick him. Little reverse psychology.
Okay, why are you in there sticking your neck out for me?
A, because I see a scared little boy shivering in the cold. Or B, I just want to catch this guy and I'll tell you whatever I need to tell you.
I do feel bad for Loki, man. He's always been in a position, you know. I mean, he's always done some evil shit, but he also has a sad backstory, you know.
I'd like all files pertaining to the creation of the TVA, please.
Those are classified.
Her voice.
Okay, I'd like all files pertaining to the beginning of time then.
Those are classified.
Okay, the end of time.
Those are classified.
Okay, what files can I have?
Happy reading.
Variant case files. You know, Loki's got to try. I think he's gonna be in this situation where he's like trying to, you know, one up him and stuff, but then he's actually gonna get involved. You know, he's gonna find something that actually does draw him in. Like this looks like something that's drawing him in. Total planetary destruction. Damn. Destroyed the whole planet. Civilization annihilated. Like, damn, he's probably thinking, fuck, I did that. 9. Damn. Not just 9, I was gonna read the full number, but you know, the casualties. Shit.
Before Ragnarok causes its complete destruction, and I could do anything I wanted. I could, let's say, push the Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge. Set fire to the palace.
No, just stop. Don't set fire to the palace.
I can do whatever I want to do. It wouldn't go against the dictates of the timeline because
the timeline ends. Because the timeline gets destroyed anyway, everybody dies, right?
If everything and everyone around you is destined for imminent destruction, then nothing that I say or do will matter.
And because it can't fuck up the timeline because it doesn't exist.
The variant could be hiding in the apocalypse and do whatever he wants, and we wouldn't know.
Not bad.
Take me to a real apocalypse. Take me to Ragnarok. I'll show you.
Oh, yeah, so you can run away back to your homeland? No.
No, it's not about going home. We could go anywhere. Oh, Mobius, come on. What could possibly go wrong? We got to properly test this theory.
Here's a fun theory. You lure me out into the field and then you stab me in the back. And that's a theory I don't want to test.
I never stab anyone in the back.
Okay, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
I'd never do it again. You don't trust me, you can trust one thing. I love to be right.
That is true at the end of the day, you know. I think Loki's right, man. He's on to something because in reality, that timeline doesn't matter. So no matter what you do, it can't affect the future because that timeline ends anyway. So you're not going to change anything. That's smart.
Istemos, ignes, pastos per cyclola in vos est eobiturus.
Yeah, but here's the thing about this. He's telling them, so what if some of them escape?
What is the TVA? I mean, it's from the future. It sounds from the future. It's pretty futury.
There it is.
Enjoy your last meal while you can. Nothing matters. Nothing has any consequence. Dance while you...
I mean, it's kind of fucked up because they are all really are about to die.
I don't believe it. Zero variance energy, no branching in the timeline.
If it were me, this is where I would hide.
Yeah, but in order for this theory to hold, the disasters have to be naturally occurring, sudden, no warning, no survivors.
How many of those disasters could there possibly be?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Shit. So it's gotta be like earthquakes, volcano eruptions, tsunamis, stuff like that.
So everything is written. Past, present, future. There's no such thing as free will.
Well, I mean, you know, it's an oversimplification.
So in fact, in a way, you and I, here at the TVA, we're the only ones who are actually free.
Yeah, because Loki's technically not supposed to be there.
No chaos? It sounds boring.
I'm sure it does to you.
You know, you called me a scared little boy.
I called you a lot of things.
You did. You see, I know something children don't.
What's that?
But no one bad is ever truly bad, and no one good is ever truly good.
Good and evil is kind of a point of view.
You're very clever.
I know.
Maybe they're seeing it as the variant isn't necessarily evil.
Anything?
It's not the climate disaster of 2048 or the tsunami of 2051.
Let's go.
The extinction of the swallow.
It's so funny how he motivates Loki in those ways, you know? Because, I mean, he studied him his whole life, so he knows how Loki, you know, what makes him move and what makes him want to do stuff, you know? He knows everything about him.
Alabama 2050. You're gonna take my job if I'm not careful.
Loki's like, really? Me? You gonna hire me?
Listen, Ravonna, every instinct is telling me this is where we nail the variant. Come on, you don't see me usually this worked up, right? I'm excited. I'm chomping at the bit.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
But Mobius, there's not much I can do if it doesn't work out.
Damn. I don't know, man. I don't think Loki's gonna fuck it up, you know? Like I said, he knows how to motivate him and put and kind of work his buttons. But the question is, how is he gonna react when he does see himself? Is himself gonna get to himself, you know?
Yeah.
While the variant shouldn't know we're coming, he could be hiding anywhere and should be considered hostile. Every time there is an attack, the variant steals a reset charge.
So he's still in a bunch of reset charges. Maybe he's trying to reset multiple timelines or something, you know, that aren't supposed to be reset. Shit. I mean, if he keeps coming back to this timeline, he has to have known that he was going to get caught at some point, right? So he 100% had to have set up a trap for when they do come. Maybe that's what all the time bombs are for. Maybe that'll disintegrate them, wipe them out.
I, for one, am glad we're getting to spend this time together. I'm merely saying I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Hey,
Whoa. It's okay. It's okay.
what are you doing?
It could be an illusion.
Could that be you?
I mean, I probably would have won a suit, but yes, maybe.
Damn. Yep, he was controlling him, just like he did to that girl.
What is it?
Oh, it's her, the one he kidnapped.
Enchantment is a clever trick. Cowardly. A bit amateurish, but clever.
Almost as cowardly as working for the TVA.
You know, gaining their confidence was no mean feat.
You went undercover.
If you could possibly sheathe your smarm for a moment, I have an offer for you. That's why I found you.
I feel like he's lying to him. He's tricking him now.
I'm not interested in ruling the Time Variance Authority.
I feel like Loki, oh, there's the bomb set up, yep. Gonna take them all out. I feel like Loki's lying to him now. Like, I think at first maybe he was gonna try and do that, but I don't know.
I gave it away.
What did you give away?
The timekeepers, where they are. I gave it away, how to find them.
B-15, what is your status?
Gave up that information, damn. Damn, hopefully, I wonder if she can remember what happened. Like, hopefully she doesn't think our Loki did that to her.
That's your plan. Lure us all here so you could blow the place up.
Was wasting his time. Shit.
Thank you for helping me stall for time. You really do love to hear yourself talk.
Well, you're not the first person to tell me.
Damn. Come on, Loki. Fuck.
I lost him.
What happened?
Looks like your favorite Loki betrayed you, Mobius.
Just move.
See, they think they think it was our Loki.
What is this about?
This isn't about you.
Right.
Rice? Who the fuck is that? Is this somebody from the comics? Did you say Rice? Is this like the female version of Loki? Like she was just kind of like him, had the same horns and stuff, and obviously has similar powers, if not the same. Oh shit. Where are the bombs going to? Are the bombs going to the TVA?
Oh shoot. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Or is it going to like regular timelines? She had sent bombs off to just the normal timeline that's supposed to happen, and now since she did that, it's changing everything about it and branching off, having other timelines branch off, huh? He's gonna go after. And she knew it too, that's why she left it open. So who is this bitch? Is this like the female version of Loki? Is this like his ex-girl? Like, cause this bitch ain't from the movies and shit, right? Like, we've never seen her in the movies, right? Like, I don't remember seeing her in Thor or anything. She has to have been from the comics. Said rice, right? Like rice, like literally rice. I could be wrong, but Loki season 1 episode 2 is in the books. What a fucking episode. So I said it before and I'll say it again. We do not read any fucking comics. So all of our Marvel knowledge is based off the movies, and that's it. It's not based off of any books. It's not based off of any comics. So with that being said, is she supposed to be like his girl? It has to be like his ex or something, because she, I don't know, not like, I feel like it's either his ex or so obviously it's somebody that he was close to at one point, I feel like. Because, well, here are my 3 things. 1, obviously she has powers that are like Loki's powers, very similar, if not the exact same, right? And that's probably why they thought it was him, but this whole time it was her, because she's, you know, she's been in the robe and everything, and obviously they know who has those kind of powers. And then 2, when she first saw him, she said, "This isn't about you." You know, so I don't know, that makes me think they got some type of history, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Right? Because like she has to know they think that it's him. Like, she has to know that, right? So she has to know that they think that it's him. So she said, "This isn't about you." So I feel like that means they have some type of history, whether it's like an ex or like, you know, an old friend that he did wrong or something like that, right? I feel like it's got to be. And I don't want any spoilers in the comics, like you in the comments, like you guys can tell us, you know, stuff that's not revealed in the show. Like, if they don't reveal who she is, they don't give her backstory or something like that, you guys can tell us. But like, if they do, I want to find that out through the show. But like, fuck, I did not expect that. So technically he's not really hunting himself, he's hunting her. And maybe they just thought it was him this whole time, because obviously, you know, we're under the assumption, because every single shot we had in the first episode and at the start of this episode up until now has been, you know, shots of Loki with his hood on and covered up. You know, they're essentially only seeing the powers he has, or that this person has, you know?
It's so weird. I thought it was gonna be him, and now it's like a whole nother person. I have no idea what this could be.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Why is she doing all this?
Well,
is she trying to...
Again, like she said, this isn't about you, so obviously, you know, they've got to have some type of history, whether it's friends and ex or whatever, somebody Loki did wrong or something like that.
Her.
Yeah, 100%. But for why she's doing this in particular, you know, maybe it's just a completely unrelated agenda or motive, and you know, Loki just kind of got brought into this, obviously, A, because he fucked up his timeline by, you know, during the New York thing with Endgame and everything like that and escaping, so he got brought here. And then B, they were probably dealing with this, and they probably just, I don't know if they straight up, well, they couldn't have straight up lied to him, because it seems like they really thought it was Loki this whole time. So maybe they just didn't know about this person, or maybe she specifically set it up for it to look like it is Loki doing it, you know? Like I said, obviously we don't read comics, so we don't know who she is. Obviously, if we knew who she was, I'm sure there would be a lot more, you know, fill in the blanks type thing. But for now, we kind of just gotta wait till next episode. But I'm fucking loving it so far. I like it.
Yeah.
It's cool, you know? Again, it's like we're getting screen time for the characters that don't really get a ton of screen time in the movies. They're more the side characters, you know? Like in Falcon and Winter Soldier, we got them too, you know, Bucky and Sam, more screen time, super dope. WandaVision, you know, both of them have always been in movies and stuff, but not a ton of screen time, you know, and super dope to see it. Again, like, they're not like Thor, they're not Iron Man, they're not the Hulk and stuff like that. Like, yeah, they got screen time, but it was definitely obviously more centered around, you know, the blockbuster character. So it's cool to get this. And same with Loki. Like, obviously Loki's been in the movies and stuff, but Loki, Thor, you know what I mean? The spotlight's always been on Thor more so than Loki. So it's cool to see this and get more character development from him, because again, just I love the quote that he said, you know, nobody who's bad is truly like fully bad, and nobody who's good is truly fully good, you know. And at the end of the day too, like good and evil are kind of like a matter of perspective too. Like obviously speaking hypothetically here, like if, well, not even speaking okay, Attack on Titan spoilers coming in. If you guys haven't seen Attack on Titan and you plan on watching it, you can fucking mute this video. I know you're not gonna watch it because it's not your type of show, but like in Attack on Titan, you know, you got the Eldians and you got the Marleyans, and for the Eldians, they think they're the good side, and for the Marleys, they think they're good side, just because history's been mixed up and, you know, stories, and the stories have been skewed so much and stuff like this. So it's like there's not really a good side in it. There's just, this is the situation, and these are the two people that are fighting against each other. There's not really a right or a wrong. There's not really a good side. And it's just, you know, kind of like that in life too. You know, sometimes you see somebody do something super fucked up or super horrible, you know, or people that rob places or that sell drugs or whatever. And I'm not making excuses for them by any means. I'm just speaking hypothetically here. But, you know, that could be somebody that has a wife and kids, or like a wife who's pregnant and they can't get a job and they got to do something to put food on the plate. So that's what they do. And then people see that and they think they're just some fucking horrible, fucked up person, you know, the worst thing in the world. But to them, they're doing what they have to do to survive. And obviously I'm not, you know, advocating for that shit. But I'm just trying to, you know, put the example out there of why, you know, I really liked that quote from Loki. You know, it's true. You know, sometimes a lot of people think, you know, things are just black and white. But in life, a lot of shit is just gray. You know, a lot of shit is gray. It's not always black and white. But at the end of the day, dope ass episode.
This reminds me so much of Umbrella Academy.
Really?
Yeah, with the time stuff.
Yes,
like,
that's what we were talking about last night when you finished the episode.
Yeah.
If you guys have watched Umbrella Academy, you know what we're talking about. You know how they obviously had the like Hazel and Cha-Cha coming back because the timeline got fucked up and they had to save shit and turn shit and make it right because this is what was supposed to happen, not this. You know, that's exactly what this is like. Yeah. It's so cool. And obviously it's going to develop more and more, and it's obviously not the same thing because they didn't have like gods that had a set timeline or anything. It was just kind of them. And then in this, you do have gods.
Yeah.
So
cool though.
I like it. It definitely does remind you of that.
Makes it super interesting, but like Loki.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's so good. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen.
I'm nervous though. I'm sad though too because it's like next week we're already halfway through this fucking series. There's 6 episodes, you know, and it's awesome because we're getting it again. I'm happy to get it. Something is better than nothing, you know, but it's gonna be sad when it's over, just like the others. Like I miss you know, Falcon and Winter Soldier already. You know, I really do, but I don't know. I've loved all the Marvel shows so far. We both have, and obviously you can tell we've been loving Loki. She's been super excited to get to it ever since I told her we were doing the Marvel shows. She's like, "Oh, I can't wait to get to Loki," and we're finally here, and it's
really good.
It's living up to the fucking hype, guys. Let us know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, also if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon as well as early access to the next 2 episodes if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. We hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next one. What is going on, everybody? I hope you did all just enjoy the reaction that you checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like on the video and comment down below a movie or TV series that you guys want to see me react to next. I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest supporters over on Patreon. Shout out to the homie Silas Kane, That's So Gordo, Supernova, and the homie Quentin. I appreciate you guys for supporting me over on Patreon, man, as well as everybody else. So if you guys want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now as well as in the description down below. You guys get access to early access videos, full-length reactions, and a bunch of other stuff. Come join the Patreon family. Hopefully you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.